All right, a little bit of a different video for you today. I figured I'd just kind of take a look at the stats and all that kind of stuff from 2022 season 4. Went through, you can find all of the results and info on the iRacing member site. It's pretty cool to play around with. You can take a look at like specific cars that you've raced, specific series that you've done, whether it's racing, qualifying, time trial, all that kind of stuff. You can even go in like, okay, all of the wins I've done, here they are. And you can look for official only. If you did any like the Carb Cup or any of that kind of stuff, you can look for it there too, which is pretty cool. But I wanted to go over and take a look at some of the stats that I've had for this season because I've been interested to see, okay, have I done more road racing? Have I done more oval racing? All that kind of stuff. But this is all in the stats page. If you don't know where to find it, it's actually pretty easy to go to. When you're at the iRacing home, you just go over to My Results, and you can filter your results that way, which is pretty cool. It takes a second for it to like prepare all your stuff, but you could pop a filter on and go to town. So let's take a look at the stats and results for the different series that I've ran. A lot of these, actually a fair amount, almost all of these are probably up on the channel one way or another. Some of them might be races that I've started and wrecked out or, whatever. Which like this Phoenix Arca race here, this first one, turn 1 lap 1 wrecked, or turn 4 lap 1 wrecked, took out the whole field. It was not pretty. So yeah, that wasn't too great of a race. But just kind of going through, taking a look and seeing what races I did run and all that kind of stuff. Incidents, surprisingly not too bad, all things considered. And yeah, so pretty cool. I started doing a lot more like trucks towards the end of the season. I did almost every ARCA race, which is pretty fun. And you can see the number of races. I only did 2 oval races week 7. One at Nashville and the other at Martinsville. But yeah, so taking a look for my oval racing this season, starts is this column here. Average start 11.8, average finish 10.7. So I improved, which is all you need. And average of 3 incidents per race, which is a little high, but it is what it is. Probably a spin and a quick little wall tap. Didn't have any poles. Had 1 win. It was the modified race at Irwindale with the weird inner-outer combination, which was surprisingly a lot of fun. That's this race right here. Started 3rd, finished 1st with 4 incidents with the guy when he spun, kind of squeezed me up 3 wide. Whatever. That race is in the must-watch, best races to watch playlist on the channel. Yeah, 47 races, 1 win, 3 podiums, a lot of 4ths and 5ths. You're going to see that a lot. There's going to be a lot of 4th place finishes, 5th place finishes, that kind of deal. So there's that. Started out with an I rating of 1744, and I finished the season with an I rating of 2092, which is pretty good, a gain of almost 300. So yeah, so that is that for oval racing, which was a lot of fun. Did 2 ARCA races at Bristol. 1 wrecked out, was awful. The second one, just as bad. For road racing, this was interesting. As you can tell, I kind of jumped around a lot between the GT3, GT4. I did the 1 Cadillac race at the Nürburgring combined. A lot of these races were races that I started and then quit out pretty much right away. just because I wrecked turn 1, lap 1, or something along those lines. I think my personal best race was this one here, the GT3 race at Coda. Should have won it, pitted way too soon. Oh well, it is what it is. Did 51 races in road racing. Average start of 10.7, average finish 10.9. Basically started and finished where I started, where I started. So that's not too bad. Again, no poles, 1 win, 3 podiums, which is really bizarre. iRating stayed about the same. Started the season at a 13-16, currently a 12-19. I believe this was the season I started with an A license, actually wound up getting demoted, which was a whole thing. But yeah, so that's that. And dirt road races. Didn't do a whole lot. Not a huge fan of dirt racing. Can't really get a grasp on it either way, whether it's dirt oval or rallycross stuff. It's a lot of fun. I just don't have the patience to try to get it going, but I did get a win. That's all that matters. Going through, taking a look at, I guess, highest average strength of field. There's a 2200 here with the Dallara 217. 2300 here with the Mazdas, which that was SimLab Production Car Challenge with the 2300. That was one of the top split races that I was in, unfortunately. The oval side, a lot of high 2000s, especially towards the end of the year. I got a 2100 there, 2600, 2700 was the Monte Carlo late model video that I think I just put out. 2900 at the IndyCar race at Talladega. Another 2900 at the next gen, the Cup race at Kansas. 3200 at Phoenix in the next gen. That was a ridiculous race. Another 2200 also at Phoenix, but this time for truck. So fairly higher splits. 2400 there, 2600 with the ARCA car. So definitely much higher splits in oval than I really had to face in road. I think that 2900 might be the highest strength of field I've done all season long. But yeah, so those are all my stats. Started, finishing, iRating difference, all that kind of stuff. Thank you again for watching my videos, commenting, liking, subscribing, all that kind of stuff. Really do appreciate it. I'm an incredibly small channel that if I'm racing, I'll record it, and if it's good race, I'll post it. Or if it's a good race, I'll post it. And if it's not a good race, sometimes I'll post it, sometimes I won't, If I finish it, the race gets posted. Only really time I don't post a race is if I wreck out or, something along those lines. But I think overall it was a pretty fun season. Really appreciate the growth that my channel had from literally 1 subscriber. I think I'm around 35 subscribers now, which is literally nothing in the grand scheme of things, but still really cool. So thank you so much for watching and hanging out, and hopefully season 1 2023 starting tonight will get better and go at it from there. So thank you so much for watching this season, and looking forward to doing some more later.